guys, please like and subscribe and check me out on Twitch. I stream almost every day. Today we are playing Aphelios into the Tristana Rel matchup. And you notice I have exhaust. I'm a big fan of taking exhaust in Tristana usually because it actually helps you deal with her burst and have time to fight her. So it feels really good. I'm running PTA, Overheal, Bloodline, and Cutdown. And then I also have Nimbus and Gathering. These runes are really nice because with the Sona, while it might seem like you're going for exhaust here. Alright, my bad. It's okay, I'll trade back really hard though. I should get that Rel can play really aggressive. It's okay though. That's still a decent trade. I just have to respect the all-in here. It's not like Sona Aphelios does that much anyways, so it's fine. But yeah, I was saying like PTA is a really nice rune to go with Sona. Because none of your trades actually end up being that extended. It's always short trades. So going something like PTA is nicer compared to like maybe Conquer. Even though you think like into a Rel Trist to be like, oh, I want to run Conquer. I like really disagree with this engage, but you know, we can make do with this. Oh, I think we can win this. I think we're supposed to be able to win that. Strange. Huh? I'm gonna go Rel first here and then get Trist after. Got her. Love grab. Got it. Nice. In that situation, you have to instantly decide who you're committing to. And it's actually okay to be wrong. Okay, it's not okay to be wrong. But what I mean by that is, it's better to be wrong than not commit at all and then just have everything go wrong. So by committing even just like a little bit to a fight, you're gonna have a better outcome. You just gotta choose one and go with it. And if you're wrong in the future, you'll be right. But either way, you have to make sure you commit. Very tempted to go plated steel caps here, but I'm not going to. Even though I think it's actually a pretty good item, I'm not going to because in my head, I don't think it's my job to ever duel Lucian and Tristana unless it's the end of the fight. My job is to deal with their front line, and so going plated steel caps is not going to help me deal with their front line. It will give me a better 1v1, but I think that it would be a bit greedy of an itemization, and it would be not trusting the fact that I have a Sona at all. So instead you're going to see that I go Berserker Greaves because I think that it's a really good item here in terms of just not having sums. I thought he didn't have flash, but to be honest, with the amount of gold I had, it's still a really good buy. 1.1k buy with like PTA or Conquer. Berserker is just always still really good because it makes it so like you can just get out of lane a lot easier without feeling pressured because dang, Darius getting fed. It's annoying. But yeah, they're not gonna be pressuring us as hard, so it won't be too bad. And now, like, one thing, whenever you're against Tristana lane, what's gonna happen a lot is Tristana is just going to shove the lane, and it's your job to just counter shove and not die. Standing here is dangerous because that's like exact range where she could like engage on us, but my Nunu is going for drag, and it's okay to like, I know that I was like, oh my god, like, didn't you have a freeze there? So when you have a freeze, there are a few things you need to keep in mind before you call it like an actual freeze. And so in that situation, against a Tristana Rel with an Aphelios Sona, unless we are massively ahead, we will never have a freeze on this lane. So it's not an actual freeze. It looks good, but I wouldn't call it an actual freeze. I'd just be like, sorry. I wouldn't call it an actual freeze. I would just say that that is a decent spot to have the lane in. And with Tristana, the lane is just going to keep on shoving anyways. So I'm not really in a rush to be like, oh, I need to keep the wave like a certain distance. It's really just like, it becomes a farm lane if I'm playing it right. And I just like to outscale and play for team fights. I wasted grab there, so I'm just gonna grab autos instead and get the slows going. And I can actually get both here. Terrible flash on my part. I thought that maybe I could get to Severum there. So I was getting rid of guns. One thing you do notice I did there though is I had Last Lick of Infernum and I didn't have an ability swap. So it's really important that I kind of want to go Kraken Slayer here. I think I'm going to go Kraken Slayer here. I was actually planning on going Immortal Shield Bow. But the reason I'm going Kraken Slayer is because I have a frontline that I need to deal with and I have a Sona. So my goal should just be to deal as much damage as possible and trust the fact that Sona can probably get me out of Rumble ulti. And so we need someone who can like damage check them. In which case Kraken Slayer is better.
Impossibly close. Which of us am I?
I'm gonna deny the cannon here. We're in an okay spot. She got him. Okay. Like right there, I start the trade. I don't know about this. I think he can just finish. Just. Are you serious? I need vision. I think we finished drag there. I'm sorry. Dude, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Okay. In that situation, I have a good swap combo, right? So if I have a good swap combo, I can bait Tristana. So usually blue, white into red, white will beat almost everybody. In that case though, Tristana will actually outburst you in a lot of situations. She can also choose when she fights you with W. So what I did there is I kind of baited her into a trade by playing up and then going back. And what that does is she's like, oh, like I want to finish the trade. Tristana's always want to make sure that E pops. So in that situation, she was committed and then she jumps out late and then Sona can finish her off. I also don't go for recall because I don't have a too great of recall. My recall is 1.3k and so I'm not really in a rush. So I'd rather just be here to make sure I get the wave and always be ahead of Tristana EXP now. But yeah, I have good swaps again, but again, no exhaust. So the way you can kind of decide if you're going to win or not is like, do you have exhaust? And where are you standing? And you always want to make sure that Tristana's never in W range of you. So that's why like usually a lot of people can get away with standing here when they're laning, but against Tristana that area is still dangerous, especially like Arel. So that's why I'm usually being like really patient and I'm kind of letting the wave push in, or I'm just sitting behind the wave. Oh, I messed that up. Getting my swap ready. I think they have a ward though. No, that's just walking. I'm not a fan of fights like that. So whenever there's a fight that's happening past your wave, you have to decide if a fight is like, if it's really gonna be worth it. Like, will the game break if you don't commit to that fight? Probably not, right? It's a new. But if I miss this wave and then I sacrifice like a whole wave to go fight, I'm gonna be significantly behind the game because of what we just did. I have exhaust. I want to know when Sona's 6, but I think I muted all. So I'm just gonna play for her 6. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna play aggressive. If Tristana uses E randomly, you can 100% outtrade. Tristana's damage all comes from her E, and she very rarely has damage combos without it. Like, it's almost all for burst. So I can play up here. I have a decent swap. Rumble's topside and Sona 6. I'm gonna go here. I think he's gonna jump out, but I'm gonna walk up. Auto, tower. Auto. Nice, good trade. Maybe I shouldn't have gone that early. Can I deny the cannon? Close, I don't think so. Ooh, can I?
But you do not walk it alone, brother.
Nice, deny the cannon. And that's just a good trade. Like, your swap combos usually we're looking for kills, but if we have information and we can just take a good trade, I don't see why we shouldn't. So right here, I have a lot of chakram, so I'm gonna throw in a random ult and just pop her. Oh. I think I have to exhaust here. I have Nimbus Cloak, so just exhausting there for the movement speed. Just in case Shoma's ult. That's unfortunate though. He came right back bot after getting Rift, which I guess you could assume, so maybe that's my bad. I'm gonna pretend I'm backing off, and then on the caster's gonna throw a Cavern Q out. See? Like, if I'm better and I hit that, that's a kill. But the reason why we can go for that is because it's harder to pressure people on melee creeps at tower, but when it's casters, it's actually really easy to pressure them. Their auto attacks are going to be in a perfect spot for you to throw abilities at, or even to auto attack them. So like if Rumble wasn't there, I would be autoing him, but because Rumble is there, instead I'm just going for a Calvin Q out of vision and trying to finish. Cool. I'm gonna take it back here. I like to recall either when the cannon wave is coming in or if I can shove the cannon wave into tower fast enough. Probably could have got that play too, but that might have messed up my back timing. It's okay. We're not in too bad of a spot. I'd say we're chilling. I don't know why my Sona's there alone. She has to flash like right away. Ulti? Ulti? I don't like that TP at all. Good old Sona ult, but wow, that TP was super in. That sucks because she just came back from base, meaning that like the time she's gonna have on the map is even less. We need Nunu down here pronto. Sona can probably heal herself full, and we can go. Yeah, can I get some people here? If Tristana E's the tower, that's when I'm like really down to go. I'm just gonna clear this wave as fast as possible to reset the pressure. So now I can look to fight. We do have a Wukong here. Yeah, I'm down for that. This looks really good. Just go Rumble, just go Rumble. We can go. I think we have to commit here. We have a lot of people here. So I think going here is like really important. Guys? We're not going here? I think it's like really important that we actually fight here. Okay, so why was that fight good? I'm positioning extremely aggressive because I'm thinking this fight needs to happen. I have flash up, which means that I can actually go for an outplay. So if Pharrell goes for a play like that, I can probably react and outplay it. I have one grab out on her, but I know that whenever there's a hard engage, the first thing the team wants to do is follow up. So most likely they're gonna come right into my grab ulti range, and my Orianna's in position to get a good grab ult, or sorry, good follow-up ulti, meaning that instead of an Inferno ult, grab ult's almost always gonna be better in this scenario. So I go for the grab ult and we actually end up getting a good fight. Yeah, that's a huge misplay from my opponents because they should know better than to fight that when Darius is topside, but my Wukong's pretty weak and I thought it was really important for us to get that fight. So I end up going for the engage and I'm able to bait a really good fight out. And that's why I think in a lot of situations, new Aphelios players are kind of like, oh, grab ult sucks or it feels really awkward. Grab ult is extremely broken in any early trade, and you should always know this. Don't think the tower falls here. We're going. I'm down. Tristana no jump. So I'm just going over nuances of like my. Oh, I'm down. I like this. Okay, I'm going over my nuances of my champ right now. But whenever you're chasing fog and you can't auto, just use your Infernum Q, right? That's Infernum Q damage and then follow up auto damage. And by that time, your teammates will probably get you vision. And like, it's so nitpicky, but it's like the small things that's gonna end up helping you deal more damage. And then even in that situation, right? Because of the swap combo order of going, I think it was like, I think it was still on the first rotation. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I totally blanked. But because of the rotation, I think I had chakrams right after the swap, meaning that if I melee range right after, it's still super good. And that's exactly what we went for. I'm not going to stay here because this is an area Rumble could still be in, and Tristana's also really good at punishing, but I think I want to do this. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, Sona? Wow, that rel position that like her jungler is there. That is scary. I'm gonna... Actually, I don't need to stay here. This tower's already dead. Towers that are this HP are already dead, and so you don't have to stay to protect them. In hindsight, I probably should just recalled and went mid here. I can like... Oh, Nunu's here though. I'm gonna pretend to defend this, and then just see if I can bait for Nunu. But yeah, towers that are this HP, guys, unless it's like your team's fighting for first tower somewhere else on the map, just it's okay to give the tower. I think we have lane pressure, so I'm gonna shut out more though, because I would rather not miss HP. But yeah, it's like towers that are below half HP, it's okay to give. Like, especially outer towers in the grand scheme of the game, usually mean nothing for the game, so it's okay to give them. The only tower that actually matters is this tower. which is why it's important that your rotations aren't bad, because this tower is what's going to make or break the game. And so I'm going to head mid lane here, and I'm going to have Orianna swap. And then when she's trying to shove this cannon wave in, the tower's going to instantly die. So the creeps are going to die, meaning that she's not going to miss any EXP. But I'm going to ping here, and then I'm going to ping here. So someone has to catch that wave, but it's not that important, the timing of it. The timing of it's not that important.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Also, guys, like and subscribe if you're still here. Please. And follow me on Twitch.
We must find each other before every
Bit risky to face check. I am going PD. PD's insanely good when you're in a bit more of a skirmishy kind of team fight. And then by the time I have to deal with like Lucian and Trist, I have max stacks, so I can actually match their DPS as well. Yeah, I'm down to play here. My favorite tower placements, I like to put one tower over here, where it's not going to hit them until they commit. So what usually ends up happening is like they'll commit onto you guys, and then like you have a tower fight them with. Thank you. We're gonna clear this. I don't flash though, so I'm not going for it. Next tower I can put is like here. This tower's not bad, because it closes off the angles that they can approach you. So this is like the shortest angle someone could approach you from fog. They have to go this way. I can't go for a grab on Triss though, sadly. And I believe my team is playing for drags because we're heading drags. And that's always good to think about. It's like, okay, well, what's our win con? Ooh, looks like we're team fighting here. I'm gonna look for a Calvin Q to start. Dang. I was actually looking for a Calvin roll after a while. But either way, I was a bit mispositioned for that fight. Maybe if I was paying more attention, I would position more aggressively. But I think I can still look for a Calvin. I don't like this, to be honest with you. I think we get engaged on and we might throw really hard. Drags 1 minute. Our ultis are a bit after, but no, this is good. I like that. This timing is good. Can we kill him? That's fine. I want to shove one more mid wave, reset, and get PD ideally, because this is like the last timing I can have before, but I'm trying to get Inferno models on Triss to make her back off. Okay, cool. Let's recall. Really important that you either recall at least 40 to 50 seconds before, or you don't recall. It's one or the other. There's no in between. You can't recall at 30. If you recall at 30, it's the equivalent of just not recalling, because you're going to be really late and out of position. And you should always ping your teammates to recall too. See, my teammates are bad. They're recalling super late, meaning that we're not going to have good position on the drag. And usually if you have that bad positioning, you're not going to win the fight. It's just how it goes. Like, very rarely can you just brute force your way into fog and just think you're gonna win a fight. Now they have priority on drag. Only good thing that comes out of this is like maybe I catch one more mid wave, so now I'm 11, so my ult's way stronger. But it's usually extremely hard to just brute force your way into drags. Our team isn't terrible though, because we can Nunu snowball in. We have Sona Ori. Like, that's so bad. Oof, just can't get a reset. That's huge though. Good job. Okay, so what did I do good there? What did I do bad there? I think I did almost everything bad. There's no world where Rel ever engaged on me there. I either know what's coming and I position aggressively and I'm prepared to dodge it, or I'm just not standing that close. I got kind of baited by the fight, and you'll notice that I see Darius coming, and so I have two options. I either run and let him come into my team, or I grab ulti. Grab ulti on one target is a waste, so I should have just ran, right? But I was caught in between two decisions. I think I wasted a bit too much time here, so I end up getting caught. I finish it off with an Infernum ult, or he has a nice ult, Infernum ult on top of that, flash auto Q, which is still best of the bad situation, but me being in that situation is bad. And like the number one thing for AD carries and Aphelios in general is like positioning. So if I'm positioning that bad, I deserve to lose. And thankfully my teammates have really like team fight efficient champions like Sona, Orianna. So even if we mess up, we get away with a lot due to the champions we're playing. So even like my Aphelios can get away with misplays, and there's a chance that it actually ends up being not that bad. This looks pretty int. That's okay. And we have a Nunu as well. And Wukong with 2 knockups against an 80 carries. Wukong owns 80 carries. So that's the nice part about having scaling champions, is like you can start getting away with a lot. Aphelios isn't really like that, but my teammates champions are, so it is what it is. Right? I can't do that again though, because my team does need me to be alive to do damage. Sona really griefed that, so I'm not gonna commit. Ideally, this is just a like running. We run away here. Wow. Maybe I could have ulted a bit earlier. Our jungler's alive. This is... if Ori got her ult off, we win that. But can you count on like Ori getting her ult off there? In my head, I said like, okay, I'll like half commit. It's debatable. Like maybe Ori gets her ult off, we win that, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. But can you really play for that? I'm not sure. You could like really, he just needs to ult in and steal this. Boom, let's try. It's okay. Our win con is this drag and my flash cooldown for the most part, right? Meaning that I would like to get my IE before this drag, which I don't think is possible. We can try. I don't think it's possible though. The momentum's in their favor 100% now, and we'll have to play fights a bit more accordingly as well.
We're in this together. Darkness and light.
But let's see. 1.9k sell for 5200, so I'm 600 gold away right now. In 2 minutes? Not impossible. I'd have to be like getting every single resource on the map though, which I wonder if you can play for.
Do not look back, Aphelios.
I don't mind wasting 7Q clearing ward there because I'm probably not playing for red white anyways. If I'm going for red white against a Darius, I'm probably gonna lose the fight. It's really important that Sona's not the first person to die though. This is a bad spot to fight a Rumble. Okay, so you see how I play that with green-white, and that's how you play green-white. Green-white is not a forward committing combo. It's a kiting combo. You put it down and you say, okay, this is about where I want to commit to. If you guys are down to commit to that, you guys can commit to me. If not, you cannot fight me. And so that's exactly what I went for. I went for like a pretty low commitment fight where I got a lot of good damage on Darius. He has no ghost, making it really easy for me to fight. Now, the one issue I have right now is that I am not at IE, and that's not good, and they're banning up the mid wave, making it really hard for me to get IE. And now it's I choose whether I want to grief the fight or not. I'm gonna swap to Infernum here. Care. And I think what I'll do is I just back here. I get it. You know, I'm actually not following my own advice here. It's pretty in. What I could have recalled in the wave before and got it too. But I think that we don't win a fight without it, so I'm gonna take it. Because I don't think we can win a fight without it. So in which case, I'm down to give drag, or we can test after.
The fortress is quiet. If only you could be.
Like, I really don't think without my IE power spike, we don't win. But we can just walk. We can just roll. Just roll. I don't want my Ori to get caught here. This is fine. I like this. Wow, really? We don't win that? I guess I took too much damage from Darius. Is that game? They have Baron. Did Ori not get her ult off again? That was a really good Sona ult, and I flashed ulti followed. I think that has to be it, because I think Oriel on top of the Sona ult should just win that automatically. Maybe it was on cooldown. I'm not sure. That's rough. That's my flash cooldown too, and they're getting armor.
turret has been destroyed.
That's strange. I think I must have aimed my ult bad too, because I needed to get damage on Lucian and Trist, and they took no damage. And to be honest, I think I'm playing the fights incorrectly, where I said I'd be playing front to back, and like right now I'm playing very, very like carry to carry, in which case I should have just gone play the steel caps, right? So I'll have to play fights slower, play it front to back, and kind of just let Sona's rotations carry the game, because I think that's how we're gonna win. Question being, do I want to go armor pen here? Going armor pen would help me kill Darius and Rel, but it doesn't help me for anyone else. Whew, game's getting a little dicey. See if we can carry this. They don't have Baron anymore. I am gonna go LDR here. Darius is getting really freaking tanky, so having anything to deal with him would be nice. Just getting out. Whew. Okay, yeah, LDR seems fine here. LDR will have to do. And we're gonna go towards the last whisper component first if we can. Even though I do like crit when I have IE. We'll see. And to be honest, with the way these fights are going, yeah, you really need the cannon. The way these fights are going, I think that I would get more value from going red, white, green than a usual, just like you play for Inferno at this point in the game. I think I'm gonna play for my chakrams and see what we can do. Chakrams are better for cutting back anyways, so let's see what happens. And I went for more crit here because crit gives me a faster power spike compared to anything else. Gonna get rid of Serum here though. Having too much Serum's not good because you generally want to play for green white. Ori's caught. Can she can design this and we can buy time. She's dead, 100%. She's flash. Where's my Sona? Really bad Ori ult. Autoing down. Is that Darius? Darius cannot get a kill. This looks really bad. I'm leaving. Can you slow him, please? That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's Darius flash. That's really good. I don't care about drag. I need Sona to play further back though. She keeps on like doing her own thing. She just should play around me, and I think the game's way easier. Can Darius really catch me from there? In here. If I can get my chakrams going, we can win this. I'm down. I'm getting my chakrams ready. If he shows up here. Ooh, this is bad though, because I really want to have my chakrams set for the fight. Okay, I have 2 towers left. Drag's 130. How close am I to LDR? Kind of steep. Are they on it? I'll check. They're not on it. Are we rushing it? I don't think we should rush it. I think we really just play for my LDR. And then actually my towers will do damage too. Or my Infernum will do damage even if it's not chakrams. I just need one more wave. Let's play for drag. Let's play for drag. Let's play for drag. Yeah. And I want to play with like this now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just take the flash. Let me get my reset, and then we can play for a drag. They might rush Baron here, but I think because it's soul point, everyone's kind of antsy. We need to shut out bot. I have my LDR though, which is huge, and I can't hit pink ward. Gonna get rid of Calvrum. I want instant damage right from the start. Son of Flash? No. Huge bot wave, dude. Oh man, it's not good. Someone else should have dealt with this earlier. But now we're kind of in an awkward spot. I mean, I'll deal with it, but so hard to walk. I think we just trade for go Baron here. It's too hard for us to approach, but if we go to Baron, we have a pretty good setup. I think we just rush Baron. Our team outscales anyway, so we don't have to play for soul. I don't like how our team gave away info that we're... Oh, they went for Baron? Okay, so we can play for... This is fine. This is fine. We can fight mid here. I'm down. Fighting mid here is really good. Oh my god. I did no damage to that Darius. Ooh, nice speed up. Is that game? She has to clear bot. She has to clear bot. Wow, I did no damage to him. I thought that Rumble split the fight really hard. I'm trying to peel for my Orion and Sona. So Wukong killed Triss, which I actually think is an okay trade. I'm trying to peel for Ori and Sona, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. I keep on getting split off from them, and I'm not sure why. But I don't have Flash again. My Flash will be up for the right cooldowns, but I keep on getting split off from them. This is really difficult. I'm trying to figure out how I can play these fights like... I mean, I think right now I'm being a bit too hasty, and I'm trying to finish off fights when, like, maybe I can't kill Darius, even though he has... It's really hard, really hard. I'm gonna try to get red. I have high crit. You know what? It's either... Dude, what is going on? Yeah. I could maybe look at Runons as the last item here. Or I go BT and have like a really defensive build that would actually let me tank more damage. Really want 16 here. And like a red pot maybe. You should fight at towers though. I think getting a new snowball here would be really nice. Wukong's just going in. Guys, we just gave mid tower. I feel like my Nunu should just be going in. I got him. Huge. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm gonna play it a bit slow. Let's go. Okay, I played that fight way slower. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting a little crusty with the auto attacks. I was kind of like nervous autoing, but hey, you know what? That was way better than before. Kind of just playing it slow, letting them commit to me, which honestly Aphelios is way better at doing. Like, I know playing that like aggressive all-in Aphelios is dope, but you see we just waited for Lucian to overcommit and then like I had the damage to deal with him. That's kind of where we're at. I have enough lifesteal that I can probably tank this and at least get us inhib here. And it's kind of important to tank it because it would take too long if I'm not. I don't know if we can end because Darius will be up, but I still think taking inhib is going to help us balance the pressure of the map, which is why I'm going for it here. Last item, debates. They don't have a TP. Ooh, last item. So he has a Randuin's. They have 280 carries. Team fights are going extremely front to back, so Runons might be kind of cool, but at the same time, they're not really stacking in the way that I want them to, so I don't think I get that much value from Runons here. So I have the option of going anti-healing, rapid fire cannon, or BT is most likely the play. Whew. Dicey stuff, dicey stuff. So we have PTA. I usually like BT, but I actually might go RFC here. In terms of price point, it's about where we're at right now. And I think that having a bit of extra range, Tristana's not here, but our team's not here either. Let me go buy. I'm on 2.6k. I think I reset here, and then we can play for, we'll fight mid. Oh my god, I almost flashed there. Don't be side here. I think I go RFC, I think. And then I have more range to work with, so I can go for a nice grab. Or like an auto attack on their carry and maybe get more value out of it. We're in a good spot. A good spot. I think we want to fight mid. Like I think we go mid here. Mid is our best bet for fights because Rumble is just too strong in the jungle. But mid will give Sona a lot of room to peel for us. And I'm okay with playing green-white right now and then transitioning. Because I think that both guns work at this moment. Oh wow, this is such an int. We need, dude, where's our Sona? That's game. That's so sad.
Shut down.
She can't die. Oh, that's so sad. I needed to flash earlier, just not be there. And those guns are not good for that. Oof, I think that's game. We need Wukong up. No way. No way, Ori. No way. Wukong's up. Wukong's up.
An enemy has been slain.
Clear wave, clear wave. Got the ult. No towers, but we're still in the game. Man, with the way these fights are going now, I think one, my position needs to be better. Two, RFC is doing nothing. Three, everyone's stacking up. I'm buying the tried and true. I don't think you win those, sir. I'm buying the tried and true. The Runon's Hurricane. We're going in. We should be getting Baron here. Honestly, it's kind of a grief that we're not getting Baron. The tried and true has never failed us. We will position better. And we will be victorious. Oh god. I'm making it hard for Alt to commit while my team deals with Darius. Our mid's shoving. I don't want grab here because grab gives me. Oh my god, Ori, what? I think it's okay. I think we can fight after. I think we can fight after if they want to fight us. Oh, Rel is so out of position. We can go. Rel is so out of position here. Oh, dude, no. I want to catch them off. I want to catch them out. I don't want to actually... Do we want a 4v4 here without Ori? Ori shields are insane late game. If we're going for the end, I'm playing super far back. Rel still's at ult. If they commit, I'll kill. I need to get my Sona out. She's though. That was int. But yeah, I cannot get hit by Rel ults anymore. And I'm gonna play for fighting mid. I think I go Galeforce here. I think I swap out my Kraken Slayer for Galeforce here. I know that sounds kind of int, but I think this is actually the play. And the reason why is because at this point, damage is kind of just whatever. Having the extra movement speed and mobility can make a huge difference in these fights. Go Triss, go Triss, go Triss. We have our monkey. We have a monkey. We have a monkey. We have a monkey. This is warded. I don't want to mess up my gun rotation. It's really important in late game to have proper gun rotation because what ends up happening is you're gonna go for a last minute swap, and if your gun rotation's off, you're gonna be caught in this awkward situation where you are just in a not good spot because your gun rotation is messed up. So I'm gonna swap here. Not gonna have a lot of caliber, but you can get rid of towers pretty easily, and then I think we go back mid. Do or die time, baby. Do or die time. Man, I need my front line to walk in. This is why I like the towers. I get rid of caliber every now and then. And we can play to rush the drag. I'm kind of down. We can also play the zone because I don't think they can walk here. I need help. I need help. I think they're going to walk right here. We have Baron recall, so they actually can't rush us that hard. I have Galeforce now, just reminding myself. Setting up a back tower. Got her. I got her. Just go Darius, just go Darius, just go Darius, just go Darius. I'm getting rid of Calvin here, and we're just gonna rush it. Fine. That's fine. I think committing to... Yo, one more person here. Got the grab. This is fine. On Trist. Gonna exhaust her. Get me out of this game. Fast. Let's go, guys. If you like that, like and subscribe, and check me out on Twitch. Appreciate it. But as I was saying, late game, it's all about killing one target. So if you see one person out, don't be afraid to go pick them off. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.